Alrighty. So I made a thing that shows you all of the data that's being linked to advertisers. You connect to a Wi-Fi access point, which I have over there in the corner, and it displays all the packets that you are sending to advertisers. For instance, if I open up Chrome on my phone, and let me just go to let me just go to Fox News here. So this is Fox News. It has problems. So this is showing every data packet that's coming through that's being sent to known advertisers just from visiting one page on Fox News with my phone without an ad blocker. So Zoom's not doing a great job of trying to keep up with the bit rate. But yeah, so that's just Zoom. I mean, Fox News. If I go to like, I don't know, Washington Post. There's the Washington Post's webpage, which is Chrome. Yeah. So I'm getting better frame rates on my laptop. But yeah. So I actually plan on making this a public demo in the Experience Center whenever I get it all done, where you're going to be able to connect to the Wi-Fi access point and do this yourself. It's surprising how much data is being sent from devices even when they're asleep. Like my phone's off, right? Like it's just hanging out on the desk and it will still continuously send data about what's going on. Even when I've had full ad blockers on, VPNs and everything, it's still leaking data. My phone actively contacts China all the time. Don't know why, just does. Just randomly sends data to them. So you can see now it's kind of calmed down because I've put it down, but probably when I go to pick up my actual phone, it'll start sending data again. Yeah, so I've unlocked my device and there it goes. It immediately, when I unlock my phone, just going back to Google now. But like, let's say, for instance, I open up, do I still have it installed? No, I don't have TikTok still installed, but I do still have X installed. So this is opening up X. So this is what Twitter's sending all your data to. And these are the same lists that your ad blocker is going to be using, right? And so this is all the data that your phone or device is actively sending out. So if you do want to try this yourself, you can be brave and connect to this Wi-Fi access point. Let's see. Let's do the needfuls here real fast. And do this. The entire screen. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So that's pretty much the demo in a nutshell, is how weirdly how much data is actually being sent from any particular device at all. I've had IoT devices trigger this continuously. I connected a smart TV to this thing and it went absolutely bonkers the entire time. Because I found out my smart TV sends snapshots of all of my content that I'm watching over HDMI to advertisers continuously. Most smart TVs do this, especially if you bought them anywhere. So this is this particular demo. The source code is available. It's all written in Node. Every bit of it is Node. It's actually just doing a PCAP on the actual interface that you're connected to, so it's doing that. And then it is it's taking your DNS requests that you're doing, taking those IP addresses that those DNS requests resolved to, and then indicating what packets that you're sending to those IPs. So it does have a little bit of overlap, but I consider that's probably okay. You're still was actively communicating to that malicious domain, if you will. They're just advertisers for the most part. There is a whole world that nobody realizes is there of data that is continuously being sent from every device, practically. Um, Firefox. Oh, there's my phone. That's it talking to China. I just joined the Wi-Fi on it again. So it does that all the time, just whenever it's hanging out. So as soon as I connect my phone, it's immediately talking back. I put it down. Now it's sending more telemetry. So that is that's the demo in a nutshell. Is really got to watch out for this type of stuff, and it's really hard to get rid of. I can't get rid of this. I have tried. My phone doesn't have custom firmware for it yet because it's a OnePlus 12R. Root doesn't get rid of this. This is the baseband doing this over the Wi-Fi. I can't get rid of it. I've tried. I have to block it on the router level, and then it will just use my cell phone connection instead to do it because I can still spot it on the interfaces. So, yes.
What does each food particle represent?
So each food particle represents a grouping of packets that you would send to the advertiser. So whenever it's actually going around, it will group them together if there's a bunch of them going on, like specifically when you're doing a web request to a big one. So let me do Google here. Am I still connected to? Yeah, I am. Let me do this. Come on. Come on and load. Oh, it's because this is all cached. Let me do, let me go to NPR's website. Oh, it's because I'm opening it up in Brave. This is when I'm opening up in Brave. I keep doing that by accident. This is Brave. So this is all the stuff that Brave isn't catching. And this is on NPR's website. So what the visualization is doing here is it kind of groups a lot of the domains together into their head domains. And then each packet that it's going to go eat is one that you had sent. It's filtered out. If I actually showed both ways, it gets absurd because you're downloading assets as well. So that was Brave. If I do the exact same website in Chrome, which doesn't have an ad blocker on it, it's still opening up in, oh, because it wants to open the app. Well, that's dumb. Let's do New York Times. Washington Post will do. There it goes. So yeah, whenever they're really big is whenever they were actually batched together because there's too many of them. And so that's multiple food particles together. It does that for performance reasons. I used to not have a limit on it, and it would hard lock my box. In the top left-hand corner, you can kind of see the maximum food particles that it wants to dump, which I haven't set to 400 right now. I have seen instances where accessing like a news website will do 15 to 20,000. And that's around 15 to 20 megs worth of information that you would send to these advertisers, which coincides with some of my research that I had been doing where that is the case. So let's do, I'm just browsing Google. All right, let's just hit up Facebook, see how much data it sends. So there's maximum sizes that they'll go, and they'll kind of fight each other. So the individual coloring is random, but they will only eat the food that they're assigned. So that's the data that they were sent. But it's supposed to visualize the greediness of them for your data. Because that's what this is it's showing you that you are the product, no matter what you're doing. So, yeah, that's it in a nutshell.